Hey, Kenneth. Sorry, let's go Braves. Hang on here. Okay. Let me get the right stream up here. Okay. Eighth pitch of the at bat, no score.
All four-seam fastballs with a couple of curveballs here, tying to Olsen. Yeah, 3-1 curveball.
3-1 curve.
Fastball fouled off, curveball fouled off.
Hey, Kenneth, you mind doing me a favor? You mind dropping my link for tomorrow? Walked him. 1 out walk for Matt Olson.
Cody was hitting toward the bottom of the order the last 3 games, but a couple of hits yesterday, drove in a run. Now he's batting third again for Atlanta.
Smith moved him around in that lineup, trying to get him to relax a little bit, get him comfortable again, and a couple of good games. So, yeah, why not?
17 games left in the Braves season.
17 games left in
where he was
the Braves
injury to go into the
season.
With a little bit of momentum. Fastball upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes to Braves right fielder.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, man. Duh. I can share the stream over. Duh. Bouncer towards second. 4-3 double play. Scoreless 2-1.
The feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
Everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me in my happy place. I wouldn't trade our Culvers for any other restaurant. Culvers, we love our guests.
Love.
What makes our guests love us? This is me in my happy place.
From Scott's Summer Bomb.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back 5 says of demand, KFC wings and witches.
Dear first place, experts agree Toyota value can't be beat. Drivers agree Toyota quality rides long and strong. Add higher choices like no other, and you'll win the long game. Country Mile, Toyota. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back 5 says of demand, KFC wings and witches.
Brandon, you know all about rumors. Well, the rumor was that Ryan Sicker was going to retire this year. It is the last of his contract. But he shocked everybody today earlier in the press conference saying he does not know if he is ready. He said he has some unfinished business he feels like to take care of. The fire is still there. He doesn't want to leave anything on the table and have regrets. Here's a big thing. He's never been through this before. So he goes back and forth. The door is open. We'll see what happens. Guys.
Yeah, 7 straight years of going to the postseason, 6 straight division titles. You win a World Series, and you might have thought this is your last lap, and then you have all these injuries and sub 500. So I could understand that.
No, I absolutely I can. I mean,
Yeah.
I've kind of been saying
Yeah.
that I understand everything he said about why he might retire, but one thing I kept hanging my hat on, so to speak, was does he really want to go out like this? And it's not like you're looking at this team and going, I don't want to go through this anymore. That potential for that team next year is every bit as much as it's been any year in the last 8 years. So he knows that. He sees that.
But will the next manager see that, though?
I think that's going to be a big part of his decision.
And Alex Anthopoulos said the other day that Brian Snitker will have a place in this organization forever. And when he said that, obviously he didn't mean as a manager. He just meant that whenever Snit decides to hang it up, you want him in some sort of an advisory role, somewhere, something that he can do where he can still be around the team and have an influence.
Yeah, listen, you when you have quality people, legendary people, so to speak, like that. Yeah, you want them around. You want them around to kind of show everybody in your organization.
Yeah, he went.
You went.
So that's not very happy about it. Already 4 strikeouts for Chris Sale.
I see you playing that one. Not well with that one. That's close. Definitely could have gone either way.
And the council just said, darn.
Yeah. Or something along that. But yeah, I mean, listen, back to said, yeah, you want those guys around. You want people to see the quality people that have been in the organization, the history of the organization, and he certainly fits that mold.
Yeah. Swing and miss.
49 years in the organization.
49 years in the organization. That's a long time to be with the one team.
Atlanta Braves and always will. Checked out and he went.
Checked and he went.
Greg Council might get an early flight back to Chicago here.
Guys, let's keep talking about Snit so we get these punch outs. I want to add something. The Braves always do it right, and you can tell that I've been with 7 different teams, and from Alumni Sunday to other things, they take care of their own. And I love that Alex Anthopoulos said Brian Snitker will never be with another organization ever. And that was very comforting to me, regardless of what happens.
Ball upstairs and away.
It's so
Ball
important
one.
to recognize that they do the importance of Brian Snitker. 800 wins, as we mentioned, second most since he got the job in May of 2016, only behind Dave Roberts of the Dodgers.
That's impressive. Strike right there.
Your life, your story is really remarkable. How long you had to wait to get
1-1
the job, and
from
all the
Sale.
accomplishments he had in the minor leagues. I said, I'm sure people have approached you to write a book. He
Willie
said, yes,
Castro at the
I just
plate.
don't know that I want to-
Fouled one away.
He said, to be honest, he goes, a lot of them couldn't even be published in a book.
Yeah.
But that would be some book to read.
Yeah, listen, he's had just about every experience you can have
Hey,
in an
Kenneth,
organization. And been around
if you're watching this
so many of
channel,
us,
can you do
that
me
have
one
been in this
favor?
organization at different
Drop the
levels,
link for
different times
Honorable
in our
Teal.
careers, and yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's a lot to tell there, but yeah, I'm not so sure he's going to be willing to sit down.
That is right down
Middle.
to
6 up, 6 down, and he goes back to the bench and says, Chris Sales, just think about what the heck you just did. Willie Castro, good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Time out. Incoming dishes. With the power wash, you can fly.
Talent on the mound
Easy run in half the time.
for the Cubbies.
Look at him go. Yeah, Dawn Power Wash is unique. It absorbs grease with 3 cleaning boosters, removing it 5 times faster.
Ooh, for Pete's sake, that was fast.
And Power power wash can replace multiple cleaning products.
Whoa, full recovery!
Ooh, those suds got pain.
Doing power wash, the better grease getter.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. But he blew that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. That 5 says it demand KFC wings and witches.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual. Everything's very fresh.
everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me, my happy place. I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant.
Culver's. We love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is the happy place.
Wisconsin with love.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the bottom out there. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
Bottom of the second, 4-5-6 for
4, 5, 6 for Atlanta.
Chris Sale is feeling
Thank
pretty
you,
good.
Kenneth.
Yeah, I would say so. Strike out while working. I want to see a few more checks. See what that means.
Foul ball.
Numbers are going to ratchet up a little bit if that continues.
Greg Counts almost got the old first inning, bottom of first of. I mean,
There was no
No,
arguing that third
top of
strike
the
to Castro.
second,
Right down the middle.
ejection. Ball, I think. Didn't go.
Less than an hour ago, I wasn't in this game.
So the third base umpire
Yeah,
right now is calling,
in the lineup at third base.
not calling
45
strikes,
before first pitch.
showing
They
for the
changed
play.
it. They said it was for personal reasons.
the first baseman's calling
Gets to start over there.
to check swing calls, I guess. I don't know what the hell these umpires are. One of them says one thing, the other one of them says the other thing.
Castro the other day, they did
Which one do you believe?
He's an ultra utility.
What in the hell are you swinging at?
Got Profar in the first, and now gets Baldwin here in the second.
Baldwin, that was right outside the strike zone. Don't take strike 3.
Good changes.
Have him throw a ball.
On that pitch. See why he's had so much success with that.
Yeah. Strike right there.
Hassan Kim one for
Hassan Kim. He's up. Timeout. Player.
Kim regroups after getting down 0-2.
Kim regroups after getting down 2. Souvenir ball.
Sweeper that
Hope you
time.
brought your baseball glove.
Kicks well, good pitch.
Man.
He'll mix that in. He'll mix the cutter in occasionally.
Ball. Bounce that one right in front of the home plate.
This is where I'd really like to see the check swing. It's called no swing.
Chuck swing or check swing?
You're stirring the pot tonight. You want someone talks.
Yeah.
Kim puts it in play.
Kim puts it in play. Bowling's throw is good. Out number 2. 2 up, 2 down.
Did that hit the back of his heel?
Looked like he tried to make a little skate save, but fortunately for him, he missed it or just grazed it. Good play by Horner going up the middle and set himself making a strong throw.
2 down for Ozzy.
2 down for Ozzy.
Both starters tonight, by the way, share the same hometown, Lakeland, Florida. That's where
What the hell do I hear?
Chris Santa as well.
For the Battle of Lakeland, yeah, for bragging rights.
Oh,
Ozzie drops it center.
Ozzie drops this one into right center field.
First two-out single. First hit of the night.
First 2-out single.
Nice job by Suzuki out there at right.
Nice job by Suzuki.
Where he kind of cut it off, but got behind him when he cut it off, so he could be in a good position to try and make a throw to second base and try and keep Ozzie from advancing.
Suzuki, remember, has not played a ton of right field this year because they went out and got Kyle Tucker. Suzuki mainly been the DH.
Strike right there.
And they expect to have Tucker back right after the 10-day minimum on that injured list next week. That gets away for Kelly.
That gets away from Kelly.
That's Ozzie always get in the scoring position.
That helps.
Was it crossed out?
I don't know if he whiffed or.
Ozzie Albies.
Yeah,
Money Mike. Here comes the money.
yeah, he went after that like he thought it was going to be something off speed.
So he goes out.
Here's one. Dogs. Again. What's the lights on? Now I'm cooking with juice. I should see what the hell I'm doing besides on kind of TV.
Did you think I went around with that? What do you think?
No, but 1 on, 2 out.
Of course, seeing a lot of guys before the game yesterday, the day before, catching up with Dansby down there. So well liked, easy to be around, and a lot of the guys have maintained good relationships with him.
Yeah, another guy that, just never heard anything bad about him in the clubhouse, just a good teammate. See, again, this just
Drives you crazy.
I'll never understand it. You've got a good thing going on right now. You got 2 outs and runner on second. And we're going to waste 15 minutes here trying to get something going. You squash whatever momentum you had going. Come on.
So if you're Tyone, you're just saying, put the fingers
Let's
down.
go. Yeah, we got 2 outs. Let's go. We'll figure this out when the inning's over.
Towards Ian Happ.
Out towards Ian Happ.
There is room for the left fielder. Ozzie is stranded. 2 innings in the books.
2 innings in the books.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Fact 5 says it the man, KFC wings and wedges.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual. Everything is very fresh.
Everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me, my happy place. I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant. Culver's. We love our guests.
love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
So
Freeze. When you host, your bathroom can feel like a revolving door, and that Just Clean freshness is going, gone. Unless you keep things fresh with Febreze Bathroom. It's an outlet-free air freshener that continuously fights odors and freshens for 45 days. So even after every flush, you know your bathroom is
I'll be right back.
under 25 delightful scents. Febreze Bathroom.
Bubble coverage cam. Ian Haps lasted back. He hits his foul ball into a very important camera because this camera that he hits is one that Rob Smith, Braves manager of baseball video operations, relies on. So we need to do a wellness check on Rob to make sure everything's okay. So
send me a text, Rob. Let me know you're okay.
yeah, or Mark twice. I'm still here in Atlanta with us. I think it's still functional. Rob, we give Rob some shout outs from time to time. It's one of those unsung heroes in the organization who is so good at what he does. Just hoping his cameras are okay. Sales 6 strikeouts through 2 innings. And now he's got Pete Crow Armstrong at the bottom of the order. 2-1 count.
Rob's quite busy videotaping and also getting his fantasy football lineup set for the weekend.
He's good at being the commissioner.
He's really good at it. Yeah, he's been doing our league for a long time. Oh, man, pitch muscle, man.
Yeah, he's been doing the corners. You're right. Rob also does the March Madness bracketing.
Okay.
Controls that too.
All just for fun, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just pride on it. So you're looking for a 7th strikeout. There it is. 7 outs, 7 strikeouts.
7 up, 7 down by Chris Sam. It's good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
On their heels and then run a little bit because you go out there and stop the guy, not throwing no strikes.
Paul.
They never put the ball in.
They never get to play. Let us have some fun. Boy, what a tremendous start tonight for the lefty. Now back to the top of the order in Horner. Horner has had his number down. He is 2 for 2 with a couple of solid line drive singles.
Horner, 2 for 2.
Baseball fans, America's #1 sportsbook now offers picks for all your favorite sports. New customers can play $5 and get $60 in bonus win or lose. So Horner has both of the Cubs hits. Now here's Happ.
Strike right there. Come on over. Oh, in. Back off attempt at first.
Horner with 24 stolen bases on the year. He's looking like he's itching a little bit to go over there.
Looking like.
He takes off. Ball that throws down. But 6 stolen bases.
Safe. Ball doing slow down and safe.
He's been very efficient this year. 25 for 29.
25 for 29 on stolen bases.
He always going on first move, whether he gets right or wrong. Obviously gets right, but got a pretty good jump, and then short hop throw certainly aided.
Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Guessing over that dugout too. You see what Sale's doing right now. You're thinking we got to try to manufacture something.
Yeah, something. I mean, yeah, I'm thinking in a game like this, you're thinking, find a way to get in scoring position where we can get a hit, get a run. That might be all you're getting.
Well, yeah. That and if they keep the bases clean and no cubbies on it. Well, I'm going to keep the stream going, but I'm going to go take a shower, folks. Shall we turn, okay? Kenneth, do me one favor if you're still watching this channel. Keep an eye on the chat for me. Another strikeout. If anybody comes in, just welcome them in. Okay. Just let them know that I will return, but and also remind mods that this ain't just directed towards Kenneth, but make sure you guys also tell people who are new to make sure to hit that like and subscribe button if they haven't already. I'm just following all the mods. Got to turn this thing off just in case. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. You know how YouTube is. So I shall return. Long ball in play. Junior, first non-striker.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't even look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. That Bob says it the man. KFC wings and wedges.
Oh, hey, welcome back to Total Wine and More, the #1 provider of premium wines and spirits. But you already knew that. We've spent over 30 years building relationships around the world to bring you all these wonders, like the world's greatest Napa Cabs, rare bourbons and single malt scotches, handcrafted tequila, and more Grand Cru champagne and Bordeaux than anywhere else. Find what you love and love what you find, only at Total Wine and More.
Where did you get these seats? They're trash.
I got a guy.
You've got a guy. You gotta use game time for concert tickets.
Game guys are sports. Everybody knows them.
Yeah, it's also the best way to guarantee you're getting the lowest price to your favorite artist too, even at the last minute. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Game time.
Live impact player tonight is Marcell Ozuna. Most home runs by a National League DH all time. And Ozuna is at the top of the list.
Nice.
Of course, he was adopted a little later in the National League, but still pretty cool to see Ozuna out there.
Somebody's going to be leading. Why not our guy?
And he's still 5 home runs away from 300 in his big league career. we said both of these starters from Lakeland, Florida. Now, Tyo moved to Texas as a kid, and he actually went to high school in the Houston area. But Purcell, he was born and raised down there in Lakeland and grew up a big Braves fan. Went to Lakeland High School. So I would think that Lakeland may be a little biased towards Chris.
Yeah, I would say so. I'm gonna have a little bit more time invested in the area.
But these two are 2 of 16 from Lakeland that have played Major League Baseball. Popped up, but it's going to get out of play. Marcelo sends it deep to right. At the wall, it's up the ground. With Barry rumbling in the second. Close. But it's in there again. They're not going to challenge.
That fastball off the Big Barry just drove the opposite way. Ball kept drifting. Suzuki went as far as he could. Couldn't make the play, but nice job by Crow Armstrong on that backup. Strong throw, and Big Bear just got in there.
There is no wind to speak of tonight. No. There was a slight breeze out that way. That might have been solo shot. Heading for second. Back to the deals. 1-0 lead.
There's a breaking ball there. Didn't do much of anything. So often when runners in scoring position as a pitcher, you try to feed off that aggressiveness of the hitter looking for a fastball or for something off speed, but we just kind of threw some in there.
Sandy Leone making fun of Marcelo Zuna over there. Yeah. So the 8th and 9th spots in the Braves order producing here to start the bottom of the 3rd. Go for the flying into Nacho stays. All right, so watch the aftermath here. Give a pretty good chuckle over there.
Now the Big Bear's looking at that and saying, I don't work like that.
He's got time to catch his breath. Off the bat, I thought he got it.
Yeah.
But Nacho able to bring him in. In the first inning, Olsen drew a 9-pitch walk. He's got a 2-2 count here in the 3rd. On the bottom line of your screen, as far as the number of pitches per plate appearance for Matt Olsen, 3rd in baseball in that category.
Hang on, everybody. I just gotta edit something with my audio.
Not a lot of times Matt goes up there and just swings at the first pitch. Very often swinging bad pitches and get himself out. He makes pitchers work.
And he's going to draw another walk.
Ah,
A visit to the mound for pitching coach Tommy Honaby as Tommy
1-0 Braves. Big Bill doubled. Nacho Taco drive them in. Acuna, my title's at play.
Keep in mind for Tayo, first time he's pitched at this level in a few weeks since August of this year, August 24th with that groin strain. Acuna grounded into the double play that ended the first inning, 0 for 1 tonight. He had 2 of the Braves' 4 hits yesterday. One-two to Ronald Acuna Jr. is in the air out to Suzuki. And Nacho Alvarez will not try to advance. All right, it's been a game-changer feature tonight. Talking about Greg Baldwin with the 64 runs driven in. So, Braves rookies, most RBI going back to 95. Chipper and Todd, Freddie, some pretty good names on this list here.
Yeah, real good company there. Got a chance to climb a little bit further up. It'd be nice to get him, see him up there in the 70s, mid-70s. Strong finish. A chance to get 3 right here.
Nothing wrong with a visit to the Chop House on a Wednesday night.
Right?
Those 64 RBI do lead all rookies in the National League. But his top competitor for National League Rookie of the Year, Kate Gordon, had a really good outing again yesterday for the Cubs.
Yeah, he made a strong case for himself last night for sure.
Now it's Drake's turn. Got underneath it. And that brings it in. The Braves do get a run, courtesy of Nacho Alvarez.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. When he looked that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Fact Live says it demand KFC wings and wedges.
I stand up to cancer to remove the stigma from the words cancer, chemo, and radiation.
I stand up to cancer for my family and loved ones and all my friends out there.
The more willing and able I am to talk about it, it just ignites a little bit of hope.
You have to focus on the positive attitude, right? Being there for them, showing them love, giving them the support that they need.
When we all stand up to cancer, there's nothing we cannot do.
Join us in standing up to cancer with hashtag #StandUpWithMastercard.
Presented by John Floyd and Associates. Consecutive starts with 2 earned runs or fewer in Atlanta Braves history. Sale last year 18th, and that's the record. I got Tom Glavine on the list. Sale 13 right now again.
Yeah. Bookends right now.
This one is deep down the left field line toward the pole. And it's fair and it's gone. So Carson Kelly, who had a big game against the Braves at Wrigley Field last week, gets him on the board here in Game 3 of this series.
Well, went up there and ambushed a slider. I guess the only question was whether or not it was going to stay fair. So many times guys get out in front of that pitch and hook it, but Kelly able to keep it fair.
Just like that, we are tied at 1. How close was it? Pretty close. Santana skies it, shallow left center. Harris can't protect. Now, Wiley mentioned for Sale that the 8 strikeouts through 3 innings, that ties his career high. He also struck out 8 through 3 innings against Colorado back in 2019, and that is when Chris Sale went on that night to strike out a career high 17. We'll see what tonight has in store.
A rare change up there.
Just missed outside to Dansby Swanson. Now Sale at 50 pitches. 51, his jersey number, is a slider inside. That number that he wears for his admiration of the big unit, Randy Johnson. Dansby's wife Mallory, by the way, pregnant with the couple's first child, so they are anxiously awaiting that moment.
Well, went for a busy off season.
Yeah, but they timed it well.
Yes, they did.
Well, she's such a great soccer player. The U.S. women's national team plays there in Chicago for the Red Stars as well. So you would think that kid might be pretty athletic as well.
Probably got some good athletic genes running through there, yep.
Kim did all he could to get the Cubs shortstop Dansby Swanson, but to no avail.
Yeah, well played. Just Dansby outran it a little bit. Kim went way into the hole. Strong throw, and Dansby just beat it by an eyelash.
Now the 40-year-old veteran Justin Turner. Dansby takes off. High throw and steals it easily.
His 15th on the year. He got a good jump. No chance for a break on that one.
Yeah, they've caused some problems on the base paths in this series. Two to Turner. Turner, of course, had a lot of good years at the major league level, but coming toward the end of what right now is a 17-year big league career. And he's just a part-time player this season for the Cubs. 41st start. Lab's just hoping for a check swing.
Yes, 100%.
Get Scott Berry back involved. Well, now it's full, 3-2. Slide, it's an RBI double for the veteran.
Yeah, slider, outer third, didn't quite get the finish that Chris wanted on it, but Turner off the end of the bat, but able to drive it into left field for a double and tie ball game.
Willie Castro. Slider first pitch. And out to Harris for the second out. Quick message from Delta.
From Braves Country to the world. Delta, official airline of the Atlanta Braves.
Quick hello to a good friend of the program, Gloria Dobbs, 95 years old, down at St. Simon's. She's an Atlanta native, watches every single Braves game, has since she was living here in Atlanta. So hello, Gloria, thanks for locking in with us here tonight. Sure, the weather at St. Simon's right now is picture perfect.
Yeah, I bet it's pretty good.
Armstrong, short grounder, Olsen, Sale covers. But the Cubs do get two to grab the lead in the fourth.
To everyone out there who loves Cobras,
The feeling is mutual.
his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back by obsessive demand, KFC wings and wedges.
All right, Tim, I got all your policies here. Okay, nice. But what if... Covered. Nice. Well, what if... All set? But what if... Tim, I customized your insurance so you wouldn't have to ask what if. It's simple human sense. Oh, nice. Ask your independent agent if auto owners make sense for you. What if...
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
Braves down 2-1, bottom four. Where am I? I'm in the Xfinity Club. This is club level 200, right behind home. Premier foul ball territory. They have suites. They have outdoor tables. They have outdoor seating. Inside, they have sushi. They have pizza. They have some incredible food that needs to be mentioned. And tonight, I'm going to focus on desserts. Why? Because Chris Stale gave up 2, and I'm hurting. So, if you're in your 20s, forget about all this. But if you're not, this is I'm going to the ballpark. I'm just going to crush. It's a Sunday. I'm getting after it. This is I'm playing for the tie. Chocolate macaroons, a little bit of carbs. Your keto, you want to see your abs? There we go. The chocolate tomahawk. Do not sleep on the chocolate tomahawk. It's very, very good. I talk about the food here a lot at this stadium because it's excellent, and I've been in the game a long time, and it wasn't always like this at major league parks. You just had dog, maybe a slice of pizza that wasn't that good. This stadium has incredible food, needs to be mentioned. The team is good. I love this eating, and this is a premier club. But if you don't know about, you need to. Guys,
Birdie,
I'm going to pick one of these and get after it.
I don't think you're going for the tie. I think you're losing tonight. Kim with a solid single. Birdie, there's 10 phone lines in the sales office, and they're all ringing off the hook right now.
Yeah.
Braves.com/waitlist is where you go. How is it, Birdie?
Oh, it's fantastic. You can see what I've chosen. I chose wisely.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great picture where you see Birdie, then you see him on the TV as well. You get double bird. The good double bird.
Yeah.
Not like you're offending somebody.
Guys,
Yes.
I was eating a bite of ice cream just for the shot for the moment, and now I can't stop.
Well, that's good salesmanship there, Paul, you know?
And there's macaroons down there. Look at that.
We pretty much had everything.
Yeah, we tried it all. We have tried it all. Well, that was supposed to work the rest of the season. He said, I don't know that I can do this anymore up there.
They go unplugged my arteries.
As he tried to Sanchez, I mean, he had Castro way over.
All you got to do is anything but what he did. Put that ball fair, and he could walk the first base.
He singled in the second. Jamison Tyone, the 33-year-old right-hander. Ready with a 2-2 pitch to Ozzie Albies. Ozzie lifts it. Easy fly ball out towards Pedro Armstrong. coming up. Look out our eyes. How the Sonoas get there feature. Hard hit balls against right-handers since the All-Star break, and Michael Harris second on the list behind Machado.
Yeah, some pretty good hitters in that group. Michael's had a great second half. See him get rolling again here a little bit and have a strong finish.
60 hits since the All-Star game, and that's the fourth most in baseball over the second half. Taking off for second base, Campbell.
That's a run. He got a good jump. That was a strong throw.
Yeah, they have controlled the run game extremely well this year. Only the Mets and Royals have fewer stolen bases allowed than the Cubs.
Well, it's a good weapon to have in the postseason. Where every 90 feet is so hard fought. You have the ability to control that. Slow down that run game. That's a huge luxury.
It looks like they will be back in the postseason for the first time since the 2020 campaign. They've got the top wild card spot right now in the National League due to the Chicago Cubs. Dansby Swanson coming across the bag to end the fourth inning.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual. Everything's very fresh.
everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me and our happy place. I wouldn't trade our Culvers for any other restaurant. Culvers. We love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This has been my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by excessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
Auto owners, insure your car because some people never learn to park.
Auto owners thinks the more you protect, the more you should save.
Auto owners pay what they go without any hassle. That's simple human sense.
That's simple human sense.
That's simple human sense.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
Atlanta Braves baseball is presented by Truist. More gorgeous pictures tonight here from Truist Park as the Braves and Cubs finish off this three-game set. The Cubs have not won a season series against Atlanta since 2017. They can win 2025's series with a victory tonight. They have won 3 of the 5 so far against the Braves. In the corner, let's see if Sale can get Horner this time. He's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. Ball and 2 strikes. Chris Sale, for the first 3 innings, 8 of the 9 outs he recorded were strikeouts. But no strikeouts in the 4th, so still 8 tonight for the lefty.
Some high cheese right here for strike 3. Oh, one slider again.
He's got it 3-2. One walk issued by Sale tonight. That was some high cheese. Yeah. Pitch number 8 in the at-bat. And there will be a 9th. And there will be a 10th. Corners fighting.
Tell you what, he's obviously had 2 good at-bats already tonight with 2 base hits, but even this at-bat, I mean, he's taken some tough pitches, he's spoiled some tough pitches. Seems like he's seeing it pretty well.
Pitch number 10. 3 for 3. 3 really impressive at-bats for Nico Horner against Chris Sale.
First two were kind of the ambush variety. This one was just a long, hard battle, and finally got that fastball that he hit his first at bat, didn't miss it.
He has done that to left-handed pitchers all year. He's hitting over 350 against lefties this year, this Horner. That's why they put him at the top of the order when a lefty is on the mound. He's more in the middle of the lineup when there's a right-hander pitching.
Stole the bases last at bat. Gotta imagine if he feels like he's gonna get a good jump, he's gonna be off again here.
There's not too many guys that get Chris Sale's number, but Nico Horner with 3 hits. Sale's got to say, man, why can't I get this guy out? Slider is Ian Happ. He has struck out twice tonight. Now Sale will try to make it 3 Ks. There you go. Happ is 0 for 3 with 3 Ks. Now 9 strikeouts for Sale.
Yeah, pull the string on that slider a little bit.
Well, he's not going to catch you tonight, Glenn, but he's coming for you.
He'll be there before too long.
.255 in a lefty's career. It's number 80 tonight. Well, that would give gets by Matt Olson. Warner's just been causing problems tonight.
Yeah.
Took a wicked hop and went over there to the well. Well, Birdie normally is, but he brought us some chocolate in the booth.
Yeah.
He had a field trip. Now he takes off to third base. And Horner's going to get in there easily.
That's just smart base running right there. Second base, third base, the easiest one to steal, particularly if your pitcher's not paying attention to you. And so many times in a situation like that where Chris just made an error, moved the guy up, you kind of lose track of that guy out there and focus on the hitter, and Warner took advantage of it.
Infield creeps in. We got another one that time.
Yeah, that was a no-brainer there.
Suzuki down the right field line. Acuna reaches out to grab it. But the run will come home and score. So an insurance run here in the fifth, 3-1 Chicago.
Yeah, a little small ball there. Get you a run, get you, like I said, a little insurance.
Kelly, who started the scoring for the Cubs last inning with that solo homer down the left field line. For the Cubs catchers, we mentioned how good they are at controlling the running game. They also, between the tandem, have 93 RBI this year. That's the second for any catching duo behind the Seattle Mariners. So you got Cal Raleigh and what he's doing this year, so they're top of the list, but the Cubs right behind them. Strider had a good outing yesterday. 6 innings, 2 runs, 8 strikeouts. Sale following it up here. Falling behind the Cubs, so 3-1 here in the fifth. Kim trying to jump for it, but Kelly is 2 for 3.
Yeah, fastball center cut. Just out of Kim's reach.
If he wanted that up.
I think he wanted to go up, yeah. Didn't elevate it the way he wanted.
Carlos Santana for 2 tonight. Check down.
Yeah, anytime it's even close, I'm checking. Yeah, probably.
All Craig Counsell can do is shake his head. Well, Scott Berry got to the hotel gym this morning. Yeah, did the bicep tries workout. Just wants to get a flex in. heads up here to Carlos Santana. Remember, the Cubs just got him when the Braves were up there at Wrigley Field. Only his 5th game in that Cubs uniform. Cleveland parted ways with him at the end of August. Two pitches for Sale. And now Dave Dunning is throwing. That's our racetrack bullpen live look in.
Yeah, and it's been a little bit more stressful than normal. 95 pitches for or 92 pitches for Chris, especially these last 2 innings. Going to be what, in the high 20s this inning?
Yeah, approaching 30. Racked up all those strikeouts in the first 3 innings. Nacho Alvarez over. Short route to second. Cubs get 1 more. It's 3-1.
The anticipation of a new McDonald's sauce has reached the sweet, smoky, and gold pinnacle special edition gold sauce. After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and wedges.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the body process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
Get a gig that's built to last.
I stand up to cancer to remove the stigma from the words cancer, chemo, and radiation.
I stand up to cancer for my family and loved ones and all my friends out there.
The more willing and able I am to talk about it, it just ignites a little bit of hope.
You have to focus on the positive attitude, right? Being there for them, showing them love, giving them the support that they need.
When we all stand up to cancer, there's nothing we cannot do.
Join us in standing up to cancer with hashtag #StandUpWithMastercard.
I'd look Cam. Comes with a 3-1 lead as we head to the home half of the 5th. Brandon Glab and Birdie with you from the ballpark. Rubber game of this series. So just missed a homer. Back in the 3rd inning, he doubled off the top of the brick in right. Drive, but this one headed foul. Chris Sale giving up those 3 runs, 2 in the 4th and then 1 here in the 5th. And you know how competitive this guy is, and slamming down the water bottle in the dugout. Off the end of the back here.
Off the end of the back. Marcelo Zuna, another double.
Yeah, we talked about that ball last night, that left-handed hitter hit off the Braves, and Michael Harris just had to keep going and going and going. That one was similar with Marcel. He hooked that one a little bit, so that ball just kept going away from Crow Armstrong, and he just could not make up the ground.
Well, last time that happened, Nacho Alvarez came up and had an RBI double.
Nacho Alvarez.
Looper out toward right center.
Making Nacho Tacos.
But it's not going to advance. 1 away.
One out. He 1 away. One out.
When you saw that reaction from Sale, and that's Chris Sale. He is a competitor. Nobody wants to win more than that guy. So even though he strikes out 9, he did not like how that outing finished.
No, it's not a Chris Sale line. You know, yeah, he did some good things, but certainly not the kind of game that he's expecting of himself to pitch. And quite honestly, the game we expect him to pitch right now too, as good as he's been. So, you know, one of those games that I would say, yeah, he'll tell you he was not what he wanted to be, a little bit off. Certainly still gave the team a chance to win, but all in all, that's not going to be one that he's going to be happy with.
And it stops his streak. He had 13 starts in a row where he had only allowed 2 earned runs or fewer. 3 tonight for the Cubs.
22 night for the Cubbies. New York Packers.
Yeah, you know you're pitching well, and you created great expectations when you're shocked when he goes up and gives up 1 or 2 runs. You know, and that says a lot about what he's done and how he's thrown the ball.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys who would take 5 innings, 3 runs, and 9 punch-outs.
Yeah.
Profile with a line drive, a base hit. Ozuna had to check up to make sure that was not going to be caught. At the corners with 1 out for Atlanta.
One out. At the corner for Atlanta.
That is going to be it for Tyone and his return from the injured list. We've got our racetrack call to the bullpen here in the bottom of the 5th.
And that's why I never drive those guys.
Party's over, big guy.
You're tired of hearing, I don't want to get my truck dirty.
With WeatherTech laser measured floor liners front and rear, a seat protector, and full bed protection, trucks are totally covered.
You just got WeatherTech.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's get dirty. Order your premium American-made products at WT.com.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So, he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back by obsessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
Nothing is better than spending a whole afternoon wrapped in sheets washed with downy, gentle, soft and fresh. With nothing to do but luxuriate in the softness, breathe in its freshness, and feel its gentle touch across your skin. Babe, maybe you can send him out to grab lunch. Way out. Downy breathes life into your laundry.
Oh, this is fire.
So Matt Olson coming up. Rogers is the new pitcher. Our racetrack relief stats on Tanner Rogers look like this.
Sweeper, sinker, 4-seam fastball. Mostly sweeper, sinker, kind of a 50-50 split there. 4-seamers occasional at best.
And they got at the deadline to bolster the bullpen. Another lefty option. And Matt Olson flies this out towards Pico Armstrong. Marcell Ozuna will come home, and it's 3-2. Braves get one back. Now here's Acuna. So that profile over at first. Last week at Wrigley Field, Rogers did struggle against the Braves. 2 innings, gave up 4 runs and 6 hits. But all in all, pretty solid season for the lefty. Acuna, a pair of hits yesterday. Acuna so far tonight in Game 3 of the series.
He's over 2.
On a couple of bounces.
And a couple bounces. What?
The Braves do get a run, 3-2 after 5.
3-2 after 5. Goddamn commercials. Yeah, goddamn. Not this commercial again. Come on, MLB. You know, these commercials suck.
Good hands here in Atlanta.
And then they come back.
This could be the next great pediatrician. It's a Kaiser Permanente, potentially. Not those Cubs fans. No. No pediatricians there.
Yeah, no pediatricians for those Cubs fans.
Dansby Swanson, Pierce Johnson is
Maybe,
Chris Sale is lifted after 5. Pierce Johnson.
let me see here.
Go like that.
Something other than a pediatrician.
Let's see the racetrack relief stats here for Pierce Johnson.
Here's Pierce Johnson.
Had a really good year. Been real tough on right-handers, as you would imagine, with that nasty curveball that he features.
2.38 ERA.
Now Michael Bush is
Strike right there.
taking over for Justin Turner in that DH spot.
Justin
Was
Turner.
productive, an RBI double in the 4th.
No, Michael Butcher is taking over for the DH in Wolves. right now. Strike right there.
Well, both of these teams are going to get the day off tomorrow. The Cubs will head out of here right after the game and host Tampa Bay. And the Braves stay right here tomorrow off, and then Houston, the Astros to town for 3. And of course, the hitting coach for the Astros is Brian Snitker's son, Troy. So a little Snicker family reunion here for a few days.
That one knocks up Ozzy Albies.
Yeah, it was a tough one. A lot of overspin, ball hit hard, kind of a do or die. Ozzy not able to make the snag.
It is a base hit for Bush.
That's a base hit for Bush. Willie Castro up to the plate.
Willie Castro drawing starts in all 3 games here in Atlanta. 2 for 9 against the Braves. Waved and misses the curveball.
Waved and missed at the curve.
Started in the strike zone, and then it was a half-hearted swing by Castro because he knew if he hit it, he would foul it off his shin.
Close over there first.
Close at first.
Push back in time, 2-1 pitch. Nacho Alvarez cannot.
Nacho Alvarez knocks it down but can't get to it.
Even with the bat, was kind of a man on an island over there, and it's a single for Castro.
Yeah, just out of his reach.
Now 2 on for Pico Armstrong.
Pico Armstrong.
Feels like you've been hearing this guy's name for a while, but he's only 23. He was a rookie last year. Had an unbelievable start to this campaign before slowing down a little in the month of August.
Yeah, I was going to say, you heard his name a little bit last year as a rookie, and then just made a tremendous splash the first half of this year, just putting up crazy numbers, but kind of leveled off a little bit here in the second half.
They got him hitting 9 to 9. That ball stays fair.
That ball stays fair.
Johnson will cover. It does move both into scoring position here with 2 outs.
Armstrong, 263 with 25 homers, 77 RBIs before the break, and 223 with 3 and 16 after. So it's been a struggle.
In August, he actually had the worst OPS in baseball, which was such a flip of the coin for him. He grounds out there, and now a big spot. As a single could bring in 2 runs, and Nico Warner Myers had a great night, 3 for 3 against Chris Sale. Now he faces Pierce Johnson.
Yeah, not many guys that will want to see wish Chris Sale was still on the mound, but this guy might be one of them at the moment. Swung the bat really well against Chris tonight.
In Chris Sale's long career, only one player has had a 4-hit game off of him, and that's Miguel Cabrera.
Wow, that's crazy.
Warner didn't get that opportunity tonight. Sale lifted after 5. Here's Johnson trying to get out of it. 1-2 pitch. He started to go after it, but he stopped.
Should have checked.
You want to see Craig Counsell get sent back to Chicago?
No, not so much that, but I mean, it's been going to Braves way tonight. It's worth the check.
I mean, that would have done it.
All I could say is no, right?
That would have been funny if they appealed that.
I mean, even if they appealed and they said no, Counsell might have got thrown out because he probably would have clapped and said, yeah, you got one right.
Well, you can't argue with that. Corner
No.
down looking.
Phone was down looking.
You've been knocking it out of the park all year, Cancer, but you're not done with your winning streak yet. This is the time to break out your most powerful swings, your fastest sprints, and your strongest throws to get you through the final weeks of the season. The harder you push yourself in the diamond, the more success you'll see from your performance.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true.
Yeah.
Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and wedges.
Dear first place, experts agree Toyota value can't be beat. Drivers agree Toyota quality price long and strong. Add higher choices like no other, and you'll win the long game by a country mile. Toyota. Toyota is KBB's best resale value brand 5 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
And action.
Blue Moon. Brewed with Valencia orange peel for a taste that's... Am I out of frame?
That's perfect. What you're doing right there?
You see me though.
You're perfect.
Yeah, it's looking amazing.
Okay.
Nothing outshines a blue moon.
Now playing Toronto, Carlos Correa, that is home run number 200 in his career. For the Astros, a 2-0 lead. And remember, the Astros are holding on to just a 1-game lead over Seattle in the AL West, so every game very important to them right now. Close one tonight to finish off this series between the Braves and the Cubbies.
Yeah.
Rogers still throwing out of the bullpen for the Cubs. They do have Porter Hodge up and loosening as well. Bullpen live look in.
I would assume this will be it for Rogers, but don't like to assume.
What does that do?
Yeah, it's just usually back in here.
Makes something out of you. Well, didn't assume, but if you had assumed, you would have assumed correctly.
Yes.
That is it for Rogers. As Kim bats, he will face the new reliever in Porter Hodge. It's our racetrack call to the bullpen.
How's my little champ doing? Okay, let's soothe that cold.
Soothes your cold symptoms. Disleek, medical hot remedy. The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, best leave with a cold medicine.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back by obsessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
Dear first place, experts agree Toyota value can't be beat. Drivers agree Toyota quality rides long and strong. Add hybrid choices like no other, and you'll win the long game by a country mile. Toyota. Toyota is KBV's best resale value brand 5 years in a row. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
Slipper Duster traps 4 times more dust. For clean, even mom approves of.
Better reach.
Making hard to reach.
So easy.
Now with dust-busting strips, it removes even filled-up dust. Swiffer Duster Heavy Duty. Love it or your money back. The thing about hair is, even if it starts here, it'll end up there. But the new Swiffer Sweeper Deluxe is made to get hair anywhere. Brooms just push and move. But Swiffer gives you a clean that's mom-approved. The new collapsible, storable Swiffer Sweeper Deluxe. The mother of all clean.
Well, Fans America's #1 sportsbook now offers picks for all your favorite sports. New customers can play $5 and get $60 in bonus, win or lose. Porter Hodge debuted last year, second big league season. And he is on to face Hassan Kim with one away.
Sweeper, four-seamer, less than occasional splitter. Having some troubles, little reverse splits there. Split may not be as effective against the righties.
Yeah, he had one disastrous outing in July against the Twins where he gave up 6 earned runs in a third of an inning.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And that really ballooned that ERA. Time back in the minors, recalled at the end of August. And 97, pretty good pitch. Good night. GMC making the grade feature. Having the discussion last night about how good Ozzie Albies has been against the Cubs. This is just here at Truist Park and over 1,000 OPS.
Yeah, I'll say that's pretty good. Like I said, for whatever reason, there's always somebody that guys have success against some uniform for some reason. Cubbies have been that for Ozzie.
Ozzie disagreed with that call for Adam Beck. Six of Ozzie's 16 homers this year have come in the last 14 games. It's been an impressive stretch here for the Braves' second baseman. And he didn't have any homers from the right side for the longest time, but now 4 homers from the right side over those last 14 games as well. 1-2 from the left side here as he faces Hodge. C.B. Buckner. 6 in the books here at Truist Park on a Wednesday night.
It's Miller time. For 50 years, Miller Lite has been there. And if you've had one, you probably got a story to tell. Legendary stories start with a light.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Backed by obsessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We've got power tailgates to power game days. And a trailer backup guy, that's the champ of the brand. Heck, we might even cancel Monday. Toyota trucks. Toyota Tacoma is a KBB Best Buy. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
To everyone out there who loves Culver's,
The feeling is mutual. Everything's made fresh.
everything.
It's our pleasure. This is me and my happy place. I wouldn't trade our Culver's for any other restaurant. Culver's. We love our guests.
Love.
Love.
As much as our guests love us.
This is me, my happy place.
From Wisconsin with love.
Shop.com for all the gear that you need. Largest and latest selection of everything. Gear up, game on at MLBshop.com. So Chris Sale and Pierce Johnson, and now on to Tyler Kinley.
Tyler Kinley's been great last 35 games, going back to June the 15th. 1.56 ERA, 39 punch-outs, 10 walks. He's been great in the Braves uniform.
And because of that, he has been used in a lot of high leverage situations. Brian Stinker has really grown to like and trust this guy. 2, 3, 4 in the order that he faces here, starting with Ian Happ. In front 1 and 2 does Kinley. You mentioned the walks in the recent stretch here in Atlanta. That's one thing he's really improved this year. His walk rate at times it has been an issue for him with the Colorado Rockies, but it's not been a problem here in Atlanta. Strikeout there. Happ has said that word a couple of times tonight. 4 Ks for Ian Happ.
Well, that's why.
That is a golden sombrero.
Yes, it is.
Very capable hitter, but not his night. And now here's Suzuki. We're gearing up for Blav's final Cracker Jack toss in 2025.
Yeah. Made it this far without tearing my rotator cuff, so.
Well, don't count your chickens before they're hatched.
I mean, I won't. I'll
We'll get you ready. Okay. You're throwing all of them tonight.
No.
You can't even see your monitor anymore. Did you eat those macaroons at Birdie Boss?
I had a couple, but not gonna lie.
Good?
Yeah.
Really good. 3-0 to Suzuki.
See, broadcaster jinx. Brought up the walk.
Not sure what you're talking about, Tom. quick message from Truist.
Leaders in betting, unwavering in care. Truist. Learn how knowledge and care can work for you.
I thought you were the one that talked about the walks over the last 35 games, so.
Oh, no, I talked about his ERA.
Oh, okay. Ballpark holds this. 2 down in the top of the second. The stretch tonight is presented by Georgia Natural Gas. Could be Santana's final opportunity at a postseason winner. They got to the World Series in 2016 with Cleveland, but that year Cleveland lost to the Chicago Cubs. Now he's in a Cubs uniform, still in search of that potential first World Series ring. Eleven of his 16 big league seasons have been with Cleveland.
Two good sliders and up way up front, both of them.
Will he throw that pitch again?
Saying yes.
Whoa, runner starts to take off. They were barking at Kinley to turn around, but he didn't do so in time.
Yeah, see if he goes that high fastball now, maybe get him off of that pitch. Go back to it if he doesn't chase. Curveball.
Braves pitching 11 strikeouts tonight. 9 for Sale, 1 for Pierce Johnson, and now 1 so far for Kinley in the 7th. Two down, 2 balls, 2 strikes here at the top of the 7th inning. Suzuki takes off. It will not matter because Matt Olson is a Gold Glove first baseman. Off to the stretch we go.
The stretch is fueled by Georgia Natural Gas. Live the real with G&G.
Dear crew, with an adult-sized third row, everyone's welcome. From sports fans and eco buffs to movie fans. Step in, stretch out, and let's go. Toyota. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Back by obsessive demand, KFC wings and witches.
The average dog only lives to be 10. At the farmer's dog, we don't think that's long enough. That's why our food comes in personalized portions. Because a dog at a healthy weight can live a longer, happier life.
You can fit a lot of vacation into a weekend. Book your next weekend getaway with Verba.
GMG.com. It's that simple.
Well, guys, Hurston Waldrop will pitch this Friday against the Astros. I gotta say, the 23-year-old taught me a new pitch. It's the seam shift split where you pull down and sometimes it goes this way or that way. He has been phenomenal. I can't wait to see him pitch. I talked with Dansby earlier today and I asked him, I said, Dansby, the relievers, are they throwing 95 to 100 really? And he said, Paul, it's really not about the velocity. He says something's happened. He thinks it's all the new pitching academies that's come out in the last 2 years showing all these different grips online. And he says, I have trouble because I now see 2, 3, 4 different types of two-seamers from the same pitcher. And then I see new pitches. Talion bringing in a changeup 3 or 4 starts ago that he started out of the bullpen, and guys, he said, not seeing that. So he said, that's my biggest struggle, not the velocity. So it's harder to hit now, guys. It is.
Now these pitchers are getting more and more information, and as we say, sometimes maybe that can be a bad thing, but in the case of certain grips, making different pitches look different. As Dansby said, I'm sure it makes it hard on a hitter. Meanwhile, Dansby makes a catch off the bat of Harris. What do you make of all that, Klaus?
Well, listen, I think it's like a lot of things right now, right? There's a lot more information out there for guys to find, seek out. You know, it's like I said about, you know, when I left to play ball, and my dad saying to me, hey, you know, it doesn't hurt to listen to people. You listen to people, and you figure out what works for you. So back then, you know, if you were trying to get a new pitch or you were trying to mess with a pitch, you had to rely on people you could talk to. Either your teammates or guys on other teams that they were willing to talk about it. You know, so there was no going online and saying, oh, well, you know, I want to learn how to throw a cutter. This is what Greg Maddox's is. Let me try that. You know, so a lot of it was word of mouth or just trial and error for guys in the bullpen. And so I think that certainly can be a big help where guys can, you know, so easily access that information and say, oh, okay, well, I like that grip, or let me try that. And, you know, next thing you know, they got something that works.
And how much for you was talking to hitters on your own team versus just other pitchers and your pitching coach, Leo Mazzone?
It was a fair amount, you know. I mean, I was curious what hitters were thinking, you know, what their approach was on certain things, you know. Listen, Leo was obviously got us all to buy in on the not only the command of the fastball, the command of the down and away fastball. And I would have conversations with hitters about what it was like to hit that pitch. And, you know, back then it was, a lot of them would tell me, well, it takes almost perfect mechanics to be able to square that pitch off. So for me, it was like, okay, well, I'm going to take my chances on you not being perfect. You know, and it worked out pretty well. Then, again, as time goes on, you know, I throwing my changeup into righties, my changeup into lefties. Those were all conversations that I had with guys.
That ball's fair. Walk throw. They got it by a couple of steps.
You know, so a lot of those were conversations. And hey, what do you think about this? And what would your reaction be to that? And, you know, so then that trial and error stuff. But you know, again, I think in this information world, the information's there, the videos are there, you can see all that stuff now, so I think that certainly helps guys.
Yeah, it's a total game changer. Just all the access that they have to all of that stuff.
Yeah, you know, like even for me, that at the tail end of my career, you know, up until then, it was always, we relied on advanced scouts, right? And we got scouting reports. And you get, you know, reports on guys, and you know, I was my biggest thing was I wanted to know who's hot, who's not, and who will chase. Those are the things that I really wanted to know, because beyond that, I was going to pitch my game and not really worry so much about what a hitter's weaknesses were. I was going to do my thing. But towards the end of my career, when all the videos started coming out, I mean, man, you didn't even have to rely on those guys anymore. I could pull up Dansby Swanson and see his last 100 and something at bats against other left-handed pitchers, and I can go find guys like me and say, okay, what's this guy doing? How's he getting them out? And then you can kind of formulate your own game plan. That, to me, was a huge game changer late in my career.
Eli Wright is going to pitch hit here with 2 outs. Stepping into the spot of Nacho Alvarez. who's hot, who's not. I'm curious at chase rate. So if you were facing a guy like Acuna, such a good hitter, but well look, he's 0 for his last 26. Then was your next step to look and say, what's he been struggling with?
Yes, but also I think those were the situations where, you know, you might change how you approach a guy like that in that given moment, right? Because we all refer back to, well, the baseball card, the stats on the back. But if a guy's just not swinging it, you might be a lot more apt to go after them and be aggressive in situations where you normally wouldn't.
And the reverse for maybe a light hitter who was 10 for his last 12.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, now a guy like that, I want to know what's he hitting. You know, is there a certain pitch that he's been hot on? Is he getting pitches over the middle? Is he hitting hanging breaking balls? You know, that kind of stuff.
3-2 here to Eli White. And as you've said over the course of your career, things change, right? By the end of your career, there was a little bit more information than at the start.
Yeah, there was, and you know, and I had to change the way I pitched and do some things differently. Like, you know, every guy who plays this game has to do at some point in time. You know, some more than others, but you know, you're constantly evolving. Or trying to anyway.
And for these guys too, for Chris Sale, you think about at 36 now from when he came up as a rookie to this year, there's so much more information for him.
Yes, and there's so much more understanding for him of what he's doing and why he's successful.
Well, Thielbar is successful here in the 7th, a 1-2-3 inning.
Have you tried these Febreze carbon clips? The intensity down gives you total control. You can turn it up. That smells good. Or turn it down. Nice and light. Enjoy 40 days of freshness your way.
Febreze. Most of my space, I gotta keep things fresh and tidy. Just like Mama taught me. So I'm always spraying Febreze pepper spray to freshen up, fighting odors, and locking them away. Smells like home.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So, he invented the potato. Don't need to look that up, it's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Fact 5 says it demand KFC wings and witches.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
I stand up to cancer to remove the stigma from the words cancer, chemo, and radiation.
I stand up to cancer for my family and loved ones and all my friends out there.
The more willing and able I am to talk about it, it just ignites a little bit of hope.
You have to focus on the positive attitude, right? Being there for them, showing them love, giving them the support that they need.
Seventh
All
inning.
stand up to cancer, there's nothing we cannot do.
Join us in standing up to
2
cancer.
hours and 59 minutes.
Stand up with Master.
Well, 58 minutes.
So taking over at third base since Eli White was the pinch hitter for Nacho Alvarez. Braves got the run in the third to grab the lead 1-0, and the Cubs scored the next 3. And the Braves got one in the bottom of the 5th, and we've been there ever since.
Well, folks, see you guys tomorrow.
Getting through 14 pitches.
Kenneth.
Out of the pen in the 7th, back out there for the top of the 8th.
Okay.
high school Blue Devil here. Dansby Swanson awaiting a
Dan B. Swanson.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
Also was a very good basketball player coming out of high school. And
Yeah.
obviously all of his great things that he did on the baseball diamond. Bounces that foul by the third base coach Quentin Berry.
Quentin Carey gets by it.
Yeah, they didn't even have to check down that time. Adam Beck made the call. And Dansby Swanson is down on strikes. So Tyler Kinley does his job. And Brian Stinker makes the stroll to the mound. He's going to dip back into that bullpen here in the top of the 8th inning.
The new Gross Motors Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Truck Showroom and Service Center is now open. Check out the new Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram Showroom, Lounge, and Service Center. Rows and rows of vehicles, the best selection around, and a friendly, knowledgeable staff to help you through the buying process. Gross Motors in Neillsville now has the largest Chevy, Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealership in central Wisconsin, all in one spot on Highway 10 in Neillsville.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. Don't even look that up. It's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Now that's up to man. KFC wings and witches.
I stand up to cancer to remove the stigma from the words cancer, chemo, and radiation.
I stand up to cancer for my family and loved ones and all my friends out there.
The
Hey,
more willing
Kenneth.
the Alliance talk about it.
You mind doing me another favor?
You have to focus on a positive attitude, right? Being there for them, showing them love, giving them the support that they need.
When we all stand up to cancer, there's nothing we cannot do.
Join us in standing up to cancer with hashtag Stand Up with MasterCard.
No flight. It's just a flight. It's your next step.
Thank you. You're gonna do great.
And at Delta, we're proud to help you take it.
Time we will bring you the Friday Night Showdown. Yes. Final one for Glenn this year. Presented by Kaiser Permanente. Going on the air at 6:30 Eastern Friday. The Astros in town. World Series rematch. Did that feel good?
It did. I'm going to stick around for it. I mean,
Don't lie to us. Don't tease us. Our hearts are weak. Dylan Lee, the lefty, on for the 68th time this year.
Dylan Lee on for the 60th time this year.
Yeah, the Braves are in a stretch here against a lot of contenders. And started with that Philadelphia series, 2 against the Cubs, Seattle, and Houston. All those teams right there in the thick of the playoff mix. Cubs figure to be a playoff team. Glad you've seen a lot of playoff teams. You were part of a lot of playoff teams. What do you think of this Cubs group?
I mean, you know, their biggest thing is their pitching. They got to get their pitching together a little bit more in the rotation, and definitely get their bullpen in order with their closer. Got to get him back. So, you know, they've got some question marks. So it's a good lineup. They can hit. They got some speed. They play good defense. So, you know, a lot of those things obviously are in their corner, but like so many teams, it's going to be pitching.
Yeah, see if they can get Palencia, their closer, back. That's the plan. A couple of days ago. That's a called strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch from Dylan Lee.
That's kind of the case with all 3 of those teams in the mix, right? There's a good pitch there, frozen. Mets are the same way. If they can pitch, that lineup is really good. I feel like the Padres are a team we've looked at for the last 3 years and think they could win a World Series, and they haven't quite been able to put it together.
Phillies putting it on the Mets right now. That's a 4-game series, and the Phillies have won the first 2. If they win tonight, they'll be 10 games up on the Mets. They're just running away with the division at this point.
Yeah, Phillies are probably the cream of the crop, I think, in the National League.
Huh.
Love the way Milwaukee plays, but
yeah,
you don't hit home runs, man. It's tough in the postseason. Not saying you can't, but it just makes it tougher.
You see the Cubs at 76 and 69. If they lose tonight, it'll be 31 and 46 over their last 77 games. It's been a struggle. Dylan Lee gets the 2 outs to in the top of the 8th, 3-2 Cubbies.
3-2 Cubbies.
Dear Friday, let's put good times in gear. We got power tailgates to power game days. And a trailer backup guy, that's the champ of the brand. Heck, we might even cancel one day. Toyota Truist. Toyota Tacoma is a KBP Best Buy. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places.
After the Colonel made his hot and spicy wings, he needed the perfect pairing. So he invented the potato. No need to look that up. It's true. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. That 5 cents a demand. KFC wings and witches.
Hey, John Ham.
Hey, Gary Bear.
You still coming to my dog's birthday party?
I would, but I have to sell my car.
Well, just sell it to Carvana.
Carvana? Oh.
Great offer is 100% online. They'll pick it up. You told me about Carvana.
Did I?
And isn't that your car?
I mean, that could be anybody's car. Okay, fine, I sold it to Carvana. Thank you. Whoa.
So you'll come.
I just sold my car. We're gonna walk. Sell your car to Carvana today.
With 12 grams of protein in every serving, Quaker Protein Instant Oatmeal is there for active mornings, friendly competition, and big moves. Quaker, bring out the good.
Quaker ball.
Georgia Power. Score big savings at georgiapower.com/tips. And also by the All South Highway Safety Team. Play it safe, slow down. Oh yes, it's cool that it's Glass final Cracker Jack toss of the year, but it's also cool that Val Burrell was there.
Yeah, I mean, she's always Johnny on the spot with a box of Cracker Jacks.
Our star up here in the booth, our stage manager extraordinaire. But your rotator cuff survived.
They survived, yep.
Congratulations. We'll send you an edible arrangement as a going away present.
Perfect. You certainly need more things to eat.
Hey, but that's fruit.
Okay.
Keller's on out of the bullpen now here for the Cubs in the 8th inning, facing the top of the order.
Keller, 4-seamer, sweeper, changeup, slider, occasional sinker. He's been good. 20 scoreless innings.
And his career, he's been used as a starter and reliever, kind of a swingman, but he's pretty much strictly been a reliever for the Cubs.
And as good as he's been, I mean, there's been speculation that maybe he'll slide into that closer's role. And I know they talked too about maybe a bullpen by committee, so it'll be interesting to see here if they try to get 2 innings out of him tonight with an off day tomorrow.
And Keller's a Flowery Branch native. He was actually born there in July of '95, just 3 months before Tom Glavine was a World Series MVP.
Yeah, see, he missed a good one.
He was watching from his crib, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Crawford down to a knee on that one.
Quick message from Georgia Drive Chevy.
Georgia Drive Chevy.
Act now to get a $7,500 tax credit on most Chevy EVs. Hurry, the federal EV tax credit ends September 30th. Georgia Drive Chevy, proud partner of the Atlanta Braves.
Matt Olson.
Couple of walks and RBI, now a single. Good game for Matt Olson today.
Well, folks, I'm gonna head out. Peace. 3-2. Wow, there's a lot of things that could go on. Peace. See you guys tomorrow for football.